If Rangers are looking for a statement signing in midfield this summer, they may have just received a huge boost. One of Derek McInnes's top reported targets has now publicly revealed where he wants to play next, and it's exactly the kind of admission supporters were hoping to hear. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Hjerto Dahl has handed Rangers a significant transfer boost after admitting that Ibrox remains his preferred destination despite growing competition from Turkish giants Besiktas. The Tromsø midfielder has emerged as one of Rangers' priority midfield targets this summer, with reports in Norway claiming the Light Blues have already lodged a bid worth around £5.3 million. However, they're not alone in the race. Besiktas, who came close to signing Hjerto Dahl during the January transfer window before the move dramatically collapsed, have now returned with a fresh offer in an attempt to beat Rangers to his signature. Despite the increasing interest, Tromsø have reportedly rejected every bid they've received so far, making it clear they won't allow one of their star players to leave cheaply. But the biggest development isn't the rejected offers, it's what the player himself has now said. Speaking after scoring in Tromsø's emphatic 4-0 victory over Vålerenga, Hiato Dahl left little doubt over where he'd like to continue his career. He said, "I still prefer Rangers over Besiktas, but I am prepared for the fact that it could take a long time before a move to a new club is finalised." Those comments will undoubtedly excite the Rangers' support. In a transfer window where clubs often battle financially for signatures, having the player openly state his preferred destination could prove to be a major advantage for the Ibrox hierarchy as negotiations continue. Even in Norway, there's a growing feeling that Hjerto Dahl's time at Tromsø may be drawing to a close. Following his goal at the weekend, TV2 pundit Håkon Frydenberg Fonn suggested the midfielder may already be preparing to say goodbye, commenting, "That is maybe the last thing he does for Tromsø." Earlier, Tromsø manager Jørgen Vik also hinted that an exit could become inevitable if the right offer arrives. He admitted, "In every club, players have their price. I'm very happy that they're with us tomorrow, and I definitely plan to have them with us going forward. We'll see." Those remarks suggest Tromsø aren't ruling out a sale. They're simply waiting for an offer that matches their valuation. Meanwhile, Rangers continue reshaping their squad under Derek McInnes. Cammy Devlin has already arrived on a free transfer following his departure from Hearts, while highly rated youngster Vanja Dragicevic is also expected to complete a move from Partizan Belgrade. However, Hjerto Dahl appears to be the marquee midfield target, and with the player now openly declaring Rangers as his preferred destination, confidence will be growing that a deal can eventually be struck. The only remaining obstacle may be convincing Tromsø to accept an offer. If Rangers can do that, they could be on the verge of landing one of the most sought-after midfielders in Scandinavian football. With Hjerto Dahl making his intentions clear, the ball is now firmly in Rangers' court. Can they reach an agreement with Tromsø before Besiktas make their move? Or are the Light Blues closing in on one of their biggest signings of the summer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. Vaklav Churnney could be heading back to Ibrox after Rangers made a major move to bring the fan favourite back to Glasgow. Derek McInnes has made strengthening the right flank one of his top priorities this summer, and the Light Blues have now backed that ambition with a significant opening offer. Reports from Turkey claim Rangers have officially tabled a £5.1 million bid for Vaklav Churnney as they attempt to secure the return of one of the club's standout performers from recent seasons. The Czech international enjoyed a sensational loan spell at Ibrox during the 2024-25 campaign, quickly becoming a fan favourite thanks to his goals, creativity, and ability to deliver in the biggest matches. Now, with Derek McInnes searching for proven quality on the right wing, Churnney has emerged as a priority target. According to Turkish journalist Onur Taşioglu of Beyaz Football, Besiktas have rejected Rangers' opening offer, believed to be worth around £5.1 million. However, the bid itself represents a huge statement of intent from the Scottish Giants, showing they are prepared to spend significant money to land one of their top summer targets. At this stage, Besiktas have yet to reveal exactly what fee they would accept, although reports suggest the package closer to £7 million could be enough to tempt the Turkish side into doing business. With Rangers now having open negotiations, there is optimism that talks could continue in the coming days. The need for reinforcements on the right wing has only grown following the departure of Andreas Skov Olsen, while Oliver Antman has struggled to establish himself since arriving last summer. The Finnish international managed just one goal in 28 appearances, leaving serious question marks over his long-term future at Ibrox. Rangers have enjoyed some of their best football in recent years when players like Vaklav Churnney and Abdallah Sima occupied that position, but both arrived on temporary deals and ultimately returned to their parent clubs. McInnes now appears determined to end that cycle by bringing in a permanent solution capable of making an immediate impact. Should Churnney complete a return to Glasgow, it would almost certainly push Antman further down the pecking order and could pave the way for his departure before the transfer window closes. The opening bid may have been rejected, but Rangers have now shown their hand. The big question is whether they'll return with an improved offer, and whether Besiktas will eventually be convinced to let one of their prized attacking talents leave. Rangers have made their intentions crystal clear by submitting a multi-million-pound offer for Vaklav Churnney. And while that first bid may have been rejected, this transfer saga feels like it's only just getting started. McInnes clearly sees the Czech international as the caliber of player capable of transforming his attack, and after everything Churnney produced during his previous spell at Ibrox, it's easy to understand why. The coming days could now prove crucial. Will Rangers return with an improved bid? Will Besiktas soften their stance? Or could another club enter the race before a deal is agreed?